Alright, and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. We've progressed quite a bit. We went from the end of March to now the middle of April. Oh, are we waking up for school? I'm surprised they don't show us like our first day in class. Unless this is.
Alright.
I don't know, honestly. Rena, you gonna tell us? Aw, family.
Time to get going.
You look like nice people.
Oh, Reen.
Oh, I know that voice. It's Elliot.
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning.
Ready for another rip-roaring day of school?
Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
No one bothered to tell us.
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least.
Oh good, he's got that sense.
Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, he's a early to bed, early to rise guy?
Okay then. He's not sensing anyone? Exactly.
I'm kinda used to it. Oh, the ladies haven't gone yet.
Good morning.
Oh, come on. It's been a couple weeks since then.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning. Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Alisa. We'll see you in class.
Fast friends.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long.
Yeah, seriously, it's been how many weeks?
She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to.
Okay, so it's been about 2.5 weeks.
Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough
Or
attention
just,
as it is.
I don't know.
With our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats.
Or you could just give her some space. I don't know.
So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Alisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can. Whatever that may be.
I don't think anyone really cares right now. I think Machias is causing enough of an uproar that everyone's kind of forgot about this. I mean, they haven't forgotten, but still. Speaking of, I'm not looking forward to more of his tomfoolery. Look at these bushes.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Oh.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
Man.
You too, huh?
This ain't like normal high
As
schools.
smart as Machias or Emma, they don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
You missed one point. I don't know. I can just see something like that happen.
I'm sure. Eustace and Alisa are apparently doing really well too, as are Laura and Gaius.
So what, are we the slackers? Are we the ones dragging the team down?
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then.
You might have to.
Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Mind what?
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura.
Oh, he's nervous around the nobles. Dude, calm down. We're supposed to be a melting pot.
I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they tell us not to, so what's the big deal?
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Reen's a lot more easygoing.
Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Yeah, don't be another Machias.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end.
Oh,
When
great.
the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
I get, like, Machias holding something against Eustace. Eustace, I just, like, I would think he would just, like, ignore him.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity.
Oh, goody.
I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
War.
Yeah, I wish there was something we
I
could
don't
do to
know.
help them get along.
A death in the class. I don't know. An invasion. I don't know. I know none of this. Hello there, good sir.
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7.
We get special treatment.
Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Reen, what are you hiding?
Still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned until this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Oh, goody. Well, at least they didn't go and build a building from scratch just for us.
Well,
That
they
feels
did a
kinda
good
weirder.
job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Oh, it's not that far.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
How about you shut up? There is, like, a bunch of distance between us and the walls.
Class 7. See.
So just walk around. What?
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you?
Oh, goody. The nobles rear their ugly heads.
Come on. We're leaving.
Yes, Patrick. A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
The standard arrogant nobles.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, they seem to be the more cool-headed ones.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Oh god, can you imagine if they did that to us? God, this game would be so annoying very quick.
That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives.
Oh, really? Okay, so I thought that was where the upperclassmen, like the year 2s, and then the year 1s lived on the other side.
It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
Okay, well. Uh-oh, run late.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry.
Use the dash feature.
Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet?
Oh god.
Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Oh god, don't make me choose a club. There are too many choices. Hello? There we go.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
Okay.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire...
Look at the
was
specs on that
driven to the
guy.
brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Ooh. Collapse. What kind of collapse? Well, probably economic.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions.
Ooh. I just like to imagine it's like the War of the Emus. Just with lions instead.
A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course.
Oh, goody.
Rather, I'd like
Uh-oh.
to discuss the effects
We got-
this had on the empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war.
Do we have a missing student? Or is that just because there's 9 of us and there are maybe 10 desks?
Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession.
Let me guess, Drykles?
He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Drykles Rysei Arnor.
Rysei Arnor. Alright.
He would later become known as Drykles the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy.
Goody.
Drykles' army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential
he did say,
sympathizers,
like,
his forces rapidly increased.
He did say that Drykel rallied forces from the outskirts, so like I'd imagine from the edges of the empire. So I can only imagine like smaller like towns and villages lived in the outskirts. So yeah, you probably just don't pick up a lot of people.
Now, the place where Emperor Drykles first began gathering his army was...
Oh, here's the
King
question.
Sorcerer. Would you care to tell the class?
Oh no, why me? The place where Drykles first started to gather his army was the merchant city of Crossbell, the verdant city of Bareahard, or the Nord Highlands. I don't know. This ain't like Persona, where this is about real life stuff. This is fantasy world with its own history. I don't remember any mentioning of Crossbell back in those games. We'll go with this one. It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of the Erebonia. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. Prince Drykel's wanderings led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yes, I got it right. Oh? Oh. Did she? Wow. I mean, thanks. Guess he didn't need my help after all. AP increased by 1. Ooh, AP. Academic points. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP, academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase. The next time you report a quest, there are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0. And every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. Ooh. So it's basically like bracer points and detective points from
Nice work, everyone. You
from
made it
Liberal
through
and
another
Crossbell.
grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time.
A free day?
Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Should you be telling us this?
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one. So feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week.
Ooh. Special thing.
On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
Oh, goody. A test.
Exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then.
Oh, goody. We get to fight.
Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time, too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, come on, sleepyhead.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement.
Ooh, what is it?
About a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Uh-oh.
What?
Is this something we needed to know? Teacher, you've been holding out on us.
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise.
Oh, sorry. Of course, the sleepyhead is the first one out. I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to this staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer. But I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you've joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for the band. Though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself, though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Uh-oh, it's Teach. Everyone, run! Oh, good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is, it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it. Though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind. Thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door, at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Okay. What to do? Can't check anything here. The student council room's on the second floor of the student union building to the east of here. I'm counting on you. Of course, instructor. Is there a reason you're still here, though? Don't tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. Good thing I remembered, though. Otherwise, I would have had to sit through another of the vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? She's an oddball, but hey, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind the oddball teachers. Makes for better stories. Class 5's first year classroom. Okay. Class 4. Then we got that's 3. Is this 2? Yep. And I'm assuming that's 1. So let's see. Oh, wow. Hello. I have not. Is that going to come into play? What's up here? Oh, the roof. Yeah, it's perfectly guarded so that no one who's been bullied or anything could jump, right? Oh, hey. What are you doing up here, Fee? Being bored. That's not what I meant. Are you planning on joining any clubs? How about I help you look around? Too much work. She's a difficult one. Alright, well, good to know. Alright, let's go downstairs. Hello? You there! You're a member of Class 7, are you not? Listen here, contrary to your tainted image, to the tainted image your instructor has provided you, this is a highly distinguished academy. You can see this exemplified by our upper-class students, whose noble behavior you would do well to learn by. Take heed of their every action and mannerism. Do you see them running in the corridors? No, you do not. Understood? Well, run laps around you. Uh-oh. I was just trying to get to my club when this weirdo started harassing me. All I wanted was for someone to tell me where the music room is. Do you know? Oh, lost little lamb, worry no longer. For I, Vincent, the noble escort, Florard, will take you wherever your heart desires. Noble escort? What does that even mean? Master Vincent is the only son of the Florard family. Despite his pedigree, however, it would be wise to take his words with a healthy degree of skepticism. For instance, while he may claim to be the noble escort, most women he offers his services to reject him. The honest maid. So I'm guessing all these are the second year rooms. Courtyard? If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. Doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all of its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs, such as the lacrosse and riding clubs, use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. Those two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for the orbit maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thor's. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zemurian terminology you can handle. The Student Union Building is the place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor, and even a salon reserved for upper-class students on the third. Reserved, huh? Event markers. Occasionally you'll see event markers displayed on characters and places. Those show that an event takes place there. Key events and quest events. Alright. So let's take that good old look. So there is a main story marker. Alright. So where is good old Reen at? There I am. So there's a gymnasium. There's the auditorium. There's the grounds. There is the engineering building. The library. Alrighty. Hello. A year seems like a long time, but it'll fly by if you waste it all studying. It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. I mean, sure, just don't make it seem like you wasted your time here, too. Oh, hey, look at that. Ripples. I wonder if it means anything. Alright, so that's where I am. Where do I want to be? I have no idea. I do like this music. It's peppy. Hey there, Becky. Have you decided on a club to join yet? Here, how many times do I need to tell you to stop acting like you're my mate? I've joined the school store. Got a problem with that? Becky, that's not a club at all. I know. You think I'm daft or something? As usual, you continue to baffle me, and presumably everyone else. Here, you know that massive corporation Kleist & Co? Well, this wee bam's fey there. Oh god. Trying to read that just hurts. Like, I assume that's some kind of accent. Like, she's... Like, I assume, like, a foreigner or something like that? Or just a really... It almost seems like, if I'm remembering right, like Cantonese. Hey, Machias. Why is he in there? What's wrong? It's nothing. Oh well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. Something wrong in the library? You know what? If I had to guess. Ah, it's the library. Oh, and look who's over there. I mean, Machias, you know there's way more space, and there's probably a spot where you can go and not even see him. In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and a recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking in on a regular basis. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the select button or choosing Note and then Books from the camp menu. Hello there. Hello, and welcome to the library. You'll be very familiar with it by the end of your tenure at this academy. It's almost a second home for some students. Not only do we have every kind of book you can imagine, but the quiet atmosphere makes it a perfect study spot. Feel free to come along whenever you'd like. We never turn away an inquisitive mind. For a second, I thought she didn't have legs. Hello. I found a very exciting novel series here the other day. They're real page turners. So as soon as I finish one, I come right back here to grab the next one. Sounds like fun. Just trying to see if I can examine anything here. Hey, Isis. Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope, I still haven't decided on whether I wanted to join one yet. How about you? The same. None have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. It doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. If that's all you have to say, then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right, sorry for bothering you. Douche. Oh, hey. Okay. So what have we got up here? Like seriously, Machias, you could have used a bench here. You can't even see uses from right there. And then you could feel special by being above him. Hello. Oh God. Current events, politics. Oh God. Why does he have his own book? The 100 Days War. That wasn't that long ago. War of aggression waged by the Empire against the Liberal Kingdom in 1192. The name is drawn from the 100 days between the start of the war and its church-mediated end. Initially, Liberal appeared to be at a significant disadvantage, with the Empire occupying a majority of their territory. But a single operation using the then new patrol airships turned the tide of battle. The reasoning for the war is not public knowledge, but the Erebonian Empire has since formally apologized to Liberal, calling the war a mistake born from an unfortunate misunderstanding. Yeah, sure. You tell yourselves that. B is an elusive thief who has stolen everything from jewels to orbital tanks from people and organizations across Zemuria. His strange, almost beautiful methods have given rise to a small, dedicated fan base. Though he sends messages to his intended targets and makes public appearances clad in a white cape and mask, B's identity remains a mystery. He calls his recent unusual thefts the liberation of beauty. Sounds like him. What's going on here? The Great Collapse, Septium Church, Septium, Artifact, meh. Let's see. Rhineford, Vern, ZCF. The Zeiss Central Factory, or ZCF, was founded as the Zeiss Engineering Factory in Liberal Kingdom's Zeiss City by a Professor A. Russell, a disciple of the great Professor Epstein. ZCF was the very first orbit manufacturer to successfully develop an airship. They recently completed work on the high-speed cruiser Arsail, a feather in the cap of the Royal Liberalian Army. Yeah. Ooh, bracers. The Bracer Guild is a non-governmental organization acting to keep the peace and protect the civilians wherever its numerous and continent-spanning branches reach. Its members are known as bracers. Its guiding principle, to put the safety of the civilians above all else, is both its greatest strength and a handicap, as it cannot involve itself in political matters unless civilians are directly threatened. Yep. Oh god, the IBC. Let's not talk about that right now. Orbital Revolution, Orbit Quartz, all good on that. Orbital Arts, Orbital Network, the Epstein Foundation, meh. Erebonian Empire, Calvard Republic, Crossbell State. Crossbell sits on the western side of Zemuria, between the Erebonian Empire and the Calvard Republic. While established as an autonomous state 70 years ago, its two neighbors still dispute its ownership. At its center lies Crossbell City, one of the continent's key centers of commerce. In addition to being a key station on the Transcontinental Railroad, the city is home to a major international airport. The Liberal Kingdom is situated in the southwest part of the Zemurian continent. Rich in nature and history, the kingdom is ruled by a long-lived Queen Alisa II, a staunch advocate for peace. While a humble nation compared to those around it, its bountiful Septium reserves, advanced technological capabilities, and Queen Alicia's skillful diplomacy allow it to stand on equal footing with any other. Last year, a large object of unknown origin appeared above Valeria Lake, disabling orbits nationwide. This crisis was resolved through the joint efforts of the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. Sorry, I just love the Liberal Kingdom. So far, I'm pretty sure I've spent the most time there. Well, Machias, are you going to go home or not? Alright. Let's save the Student Union building for last. This is the engineering building, isn't it? Doesn't seem like anyone's here. They're probably out right now. They're not having a meeting today. Oh, can't go past. Huh. I guess that's the building itself. For some reason, I thought... I'm dumb. That's it. That's all there is to it. What's over here? The old schoolhouse. Oh yeah, this is where we had our orienteering exercise. Is anyone allowed in? The front doors are locked. This old building's closed up tight now. Probably for the best, considering all the monsters roaming inside. Orienteering or no, I can't believe we were thrown in with them right after our entrance ceremony. Some welcome. I have no real reason to be here right now, anyway, so I should start heading to the student council. Uh-oh. What was that? Was that just my mind playing tricks on me? No, there's something off about this place. It's definitely not just my imagination. All the more reason to keep my distance for the moment. I need to go to the student council room anyway. That was interesting. Reen senses a malevolent force inside of there. Okay, that was worth coming over here to look at it. I was thinking something was going to happen. Something was going to go down. I'm just like, I'm not ready. Oh man, that was crazy, but cool all the same. So what do we have over here? What is this building? This is the gymnasium? Yes. I guess this is where the fencing and swimming clubs are located. I'm not exactly what you'd call athletic, but it might still be worth checking them both out. I mean, we're at a military academy and all. There's not much point in being here if I'm not healthy. I guess. Oh wow, the swim. This is a big old pool. I like it. Oh, hey, Laura. Fascinating. I suppose there are some things we can only do while we're students. It looks like there's a lot I can learn in this club. Swimming doesn't just strengthen your body, but your soul too. If and when you join this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do, as long as you want to make it happen. Working towards that will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. I like that mentality. Jeez. This area sure is big. Oh, this is the girls' locker room. If I walked in, my death would be swift. Blissful, but swift. Smooth, Reen, smooth. Let me guess, the boys' locker room? Huh. Oh, I see. Alright. And let me guess, this is where fencing happens? Oh, great. Some nobles. Given your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right. Mind if I ask who you are? My name's Patrick. I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Reen Schwarzer. Schwarzer, pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? I couldn't in good conscience say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. While you're at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. We wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles now, would we? The thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. Yep. Want to say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard that right. Oh, of course. I'll say it as many times as it takes for you to get it into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of the club. Did you follow that, or must I speak more slowly? Yeah, I gotcha. If you're so damn cocky, how about taking me on, one-on-one? Seems like you need a little attitude adjustment. I have no objections to that. Just remember, you challenged me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. Welcome to the fencing club. I'm, Friedel, the club captain. I assume that's how it's pronounced. A number of interesting first years have joined us, so I'm curious to see how things unfold. Healthy competition amongst club members is always a good thing. I don't think that's quite healthy. see. Alright, let's head this way. Hello. Whoa there. Those ladies in the lacrosse get-ups are looking mighty fine. It'd be a crime against photography if I didn't snap some pics. Oh, great. Oh, look who's here. Well, she's passionate to say the least. Joining a sports team does seem like it'd be interesting, though. Alisa and I are taking a look at all the clubs here. Would you care to join us, Emma, what are you saying? Ah, right. I'm sorry, Reen. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So that's the Alisa girl I've heard so much about. She has a different air about her than the other first years. She's awfully cocky for a commoner. Oh, are you here to join the lacrosse club? I'm sorry to tell you this, but this club is for girls only. Ah, gotcha. I don't even know what lacrosse is. Like, to tell you the truth. Like, I literally know, like, next to nothing about the activities that go on in lacrosse. So that was that. Why is that there? Let's see. What else haven't I visited? The auditorium, though that they say stays locked for now. Alright. Well, I guess it's enough lollygagging. Let's head on over to the Student Union building. Dash! Run, Reen! Oh, we got here with time to spare. The Student Union building, huh?
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Believe the second floor?
Hey there, first year.
Oh, hello.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year.
What's with that thing around your head? Like, I guess it's just like a sweatband.
It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay.
Hey.
You seem to... Well, you were, like, spying on us, so...
Wait. You're a second-year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh?
First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
Okay. I'm watching.
Now,
I've seen this before.
which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Right hand.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man.
Oh, where's my coin?
You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
My coin.
Wait, my 50 mirror.
Great.
Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Nice good.
Didn't ask his name.
Haven't met
Oh
many
yeah,
of
we
the
didn't get his
students.
name.
Wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is
My
overrated,
mirror.
I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Oh, I'm still at wait, was I at like 550? Or was that just story money? Alright, take a quick little save. Okay.